So last time you all checked out a shipwreck, rescued a ferry, stopped the Harpy from wrecking any more ships.
Had to give up some stuff for it, but yeah.
Had to give up some stuff, yep, but
What else I need for? Nothing.
yeah. So so you guys, you had taken the boat back to shore, went back up to Dragon's Rest. They some of the Cobalt children saw you coming in, so they ushered you. Saw everybody was kind of beat up, and saw your new friend was like, pretty beat, worn out. She hadn't eaten anything, hasn't slept right in a couple days, so they fed you, put you to sleep. So everybody got their long rest. It's now morning. So everybody wakes up. And you three immediately see Rosemary's already like sitting at the edge of the bed. She's like kind of like looking at all of you. So.
All right.
Hi. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
You're an early riser.
Yes. Well, I've been thinking. So it occurs to me now that I've, ate something and got a decent night's sleep, that I spilled it to y'all about what I was doing and what happened to me and all that, but it occurs to me that none of you all have explained to me what you were doing on my ship and even how you all got here in the first place, because on our way into shore last night, I didn't see a single boat that wasn't trashed. So I know why I'm here. We got diverted, obviously, by that lovely mutiny. What were y'all even doing on my ship?
I'll let her explain it.
Well, you see, the ship was just a nice, looks like it was semi-destroyed. And we actually had seen some movement up on the hill on the top of the ship, so thought maybe we were coming down to rescue someone.
Well, I appreciate that.
Found out at first it was most of your crew that was a little crazy. So we decided, while we were there, we'd check stuff out, look around, and ended up finding you there. But it was originally just kind of looking at the ship, seeing what the newest one, and saw some movement on the deck.
Okay.
But as for why we're here, we just kind of got here, showed up, and I just was following these two.
Yeah, we're a band of misfits, really.
I can see that. I mean, we have a walking stack of pancakes here. And, you two, I've seen your kind before, but this is new to me.
Yeah.
Okay,
I come from Pantopia.
Pantopia. Is that all pancake homes?
That's what my country's called.
Well, I have to ask then. I've never seen another one of you before, so how did you get here? You still haven't explained how you got here to this island. There's no operating ships.
Hold on. I need to check the bag.
So our friend Flapjack here has some portal hoppy.
Ah,
There are things that look like this.
okay.
And we need a stone that goes in here.
Like treasure?
No, it's this stone.
One may call it a treasure.
I
Usually,
guess
That
that's
is what
kinda
makes
like a
this
gem.
little part below, and we hop through it.
Yeah,
That's how we
we-
got here.
Yeah.
We done that like 2 times.
But why are you doing it?
speak for yourself.
Why are you doing it?
Because we're trying to rescue my kind.
He's trying to rescue his kind. I see.
I'm just hanging out.
I see. Yeah, I see that. Yes, I see. So you're hanging out. You're trying to rescue your people, and you?
And she's trying
Why?
to.
How did you end up with this
Well-
and him and?
I ran into Flapjack during a festival around my town. We defeated a sewer worm together.
Nasty.
She got
Yes,
it.
really nasty good worm.
I wrecked it with a fry.
Don't remind me. So come to find out that the man or woman or whoever was after his town was the one who murdered all of my friends in my temple, and so he is trying to find his friends. I'm trying to avenge my friends, and I don't know what he's trying to make a name for himself, I guess.
Nothing wrong with that. So we all got to start somewhere.
Yep.
So do you have any idea what this gentleman looked like, or this woman, or are you hunting blindly, or?
No, they pretty sure they were a man, and they had on a black cloak with a hood, so their face was kind of shattered a little bit.
Sounds pretty blind to me.
but
I'm assuming you have a picture.
you know,
Just checking back on her.
Description.
Yeah.
I wrote it down.
It's good to write down our memories.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps them right at the top.
That's right.
While she's doing it, I'm gonna check out my next.
Yes, so it definitely was a man. He was in like a tattered black hood, cloak, and he had a scar running down his face.
Okay, less blind.
So he was a shady creature, and he kind of had a smirk, like he definitely knew what he was doing. And
Did you say a man in a tattered black coat with a scar running down his face?
correct.
This sounds like the man that led a mutiny on my ship a few days ago.
So it sounds like we've all been burned by, well, except Kymos. We've all had a run-in with this man that we know really nothing about.
Oh, I know his name.
Yes.
He gave me his name. His name is Draken.
Draken.
If this is the same man.
Can we trust?
If that is the
This
truth.
If that is his
You
name,
tell
yes,
the
this
truth.
is true. I mean, he did lead a mutiny on my ship. Well, that settles it then. I'm coming along. I find myself without a crew, without a ship, and it seems I have a bit of revenge on my mind as well. So, if you all don't mind, I'll be coming along.
It's fine. I think we could use your talents.
All right. So Rosemary officially joins the party. You're still in one of the little like living quarters that they put in. Again, she's more of a silent type of, so go. You lead, she follows.
I wanna go into the village.
Go back into
I
the
say we
village.
go back into the village.
Okay.
Say good morning to everybody.
Okay.
See if we can find that woman. To
Yeah, see if maybe we can go back to the lady who first kind of.
see if we've earned any
If she's at,
secrets.
yeah, if she's at the
Ravonna?
altar, see if we can talk to her.
Or-
Thank you. Thank you, right, great. Rona.
Ravona, Ramona, Ravana, Ravina,
Rowena.
Banana Fana, Renara.
Runara.
Runara. Okay, so you all step outside, and you're out in that Dragon's Rest. So it has the temple doors. So as soon as you walk out, you hear a voice, Mr. Flapjack, Mr. Flapjack.
Yes.
You turn around, and it's Agnes, the Tabaxi merchant. You guys got in so late last night, I didn't get a chance to talk to you. Your throwing stars are ready.
Yeah, thank you.
So you're gonna head over to her. Anybody else going along?
I'm not. I doubt they got anything new in.
Yeah, since there were no ships, I don't think there was anything new. I didn't get any new wares.
Okay.
I'm
So
starting to run out of room on this paper.
that's fine.
There's back.
So you walk over, and you two you're just like kind of milling around, looking.
Yeah.
Or, okay.
I'm gonna go start heading towards the
The temple.
The temple.
The temple doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll start heading over that way.
Okay. So you head that way, Jack. You head over to the merchant. You're heading with him.
Yep.
All right. So Rosemary's gonna go with you. So you go. We'll start with you. And you guys are still kind of within earshot because it's like a pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you're walking away, you can still kind of hear. So she tells Jack, or Flapjack, I got your stars ready. Here they are. And she hands you 10 throwing stars. So you get 10 of them. And they're going to be 1d4 plus 2 damage. Now remember, they're like one-time use.
Yeah.
It's like her arrows. Once you use it, whether it hits or misses, you're done with it. So I have that for you. Also, Flapjack,
Yes.
I didn't use all of your scrap metal you gave me. I had a little bit left over, and the children were telling me they watched some of you guys' fights yesterday, and they said you really like your frying pan. So I have enough of this left. If you leave me your frying pan, I can reinforce it, make it a little tougher for you, if you like.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you hand over your frying. Yep. So we're not going to have you erase anything, but just remember for the session, for now, you don't have it, okay? So that'll take me a couple hours, and if you want to look, I don't know what you guys did, but whatever you and your friends did last night, we finally got a ship that was able to come into shore, and it,
Diverted. Going back that way.
How much gold are they?
how much are they worth?
Yeah.
1 apiece. We were able to get some new wares in. It's not much, but if you want to take a look at we're able to get in from the merchant ship last night. It's here on the counter for me. So you two are headed to the, while he's doing all that and looking, you two are headed to the altar room.
Yes, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also.
I mean, that was all in earshot, so. No, you can't see
Yeah,
it.
you can't look back.
You
at
can't
it
see.
now.
You heard.
I know, that's rude, isn't it?
You take that. You're perusing wares. And so you two make it to the altar. Open up the
we'll
big
still go
doors.
in there for now.
All right.
I will. At least.
Yeah.
Because I would say you got there, so you heard that as you were walking up. It's not
Yeah.
a big place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
We'll come back out afterwards.
We'll
Okay.
come back to Agnes eventually.
All right. So you
Watch Agnes not beat it.
you open the doors, and this is the first time you've actually been in the in this little temple. It's set up quite similar to the way yours was. Just pretty much a big main room. They don't have living quarters there because they have them all
Yeah.
outside. So it's really just like one large room cut into this clip face. You've got another one of those dragon statues to Bahamut inside. There's some tapestries strewn on the wall. Some really pretty basically done like pews, like benches made out of wood. So that's what you see as you come in. So there's nobody in here. It's empty.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you do a perception check?
Go for it.
Yeah.
What we
Okay,
see
yeah.
around the room
Sure.
and more.
14 plus 1, so I get
15?
15.
Okay, so seven. So 7.
7. So you don't really see anything else in particular. Yes, Jack. What do you?
How much? What dice did I do?
1d4 plus 2, and those are well, yeah. It's slashing damage. Just in case you didn't know, couldn't decide between slashing and piercing, but since
Yeah.
they spin. So you don't see anything else. You're able to see in torch lit. There are in front of the statue of Bahamut. There is part of the pedestal is almost like a bowl, kind of concave
Okay.
out. There's a couple coins and some trinkets in there. It's an offering,
Yeah.
offering bowl. That's pretty much all else you see in there.
Okay.
Skip over real quick because Rosemary's with him. She's also taking a look at the wares. She is going to buy 10 rounds of her flintlock ammo.
Good. Thank you. Someone's gonna need that. Probably. I'm not saying we're gonna need it, but
We will.
wow.
40 and they cost 1 gold each. So I use some shit. Sorry.
No.
No, you're all good.
I wasn't.
Look
I
back.
don't need my no. Thank you though.
I was doing it for me, not you. I'm
I-
a nosy one.
I can hold off.
So did you see anything else on that list that you wanted to buy? Okay, so they're hanging out at the merchant stall. You guys are in the temple. She's done. She bought. She's
Yeah.
all squared up.
Well, if there's nothing in there.
Say, if there's nothing else in there,
It's
other
pretty
than-
early morning too.
Yeah.
It's like
I'll come back outside. I just wanted to see what was actually in there, see if
Okay.
Connor was in there or not. Can't. Reason why I would be there. Those things check out. So, yeah, I'll come back out. Since I did overhear that there were new things, I'm gonna go to
okay.
Agnes before.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay. So you guys walk up and you meet the other two, and she, hi guys. I was letting your companions here know we did have a ship come in last night. So we do have some new things on stock. Unfortunately, they did clear us out of healing potions, and with Tarak's issue right now, he can't make. He's not able to make any more, and he obviously doesn't have any more in stock, so I can't sell anymore. So this is what we have. So I got some new stuff, but I'm out of some stuff. I'm sorry.
That's good.
Oh, thank you for reinforcing my crown band.
I will have that done for you by the end of the day.
Pick that up before I go to bed.
Could I have the book?
Can you have the book?
Yeah, like purchase it.
It's on the list. Yes. So
I know
nobody
what
has
it
any
is.
questions about the book.
I do, but I was gonna ask it after I bought it.
Well,
I need
oh, you want to wait
see
till
it.
after you?
No, I will take the. I'll ask the question
Oh no, I mean like it's up to. I didn't know if they had it because obviously it's written in an odd language. I didn't know if
Yeah,
any
I
of
was
them
going
had any
to
questions.
beat me to it.
Okay,
I don't even see a book.
Right
down
here.
here. See, I have it in parentheses that it's a book. So it's written in a weird language and it's a book.
Actually,
Oh, you guys are eyeing the book?
Yeah.
No,
Do
so
you know anything about the book?
I don't know anything about this book. It was in the bottom of one of the trunks that this merchant ship brought. They had no idea what it says. They can't read it.
What is it in?
I have no idea. I can't understand this language. I don't know. Now, you four, because Rosemary's there.
Uh-huh.
You don't understand what it says. You don't understand what it says. Rosemary doesn't understand what it says. But upon a cursory glance of it, Kaimos realizes that it's in an older dialect, but this book is written in Infernal. So you can read it. So you flip through the book, and this is what the book is. And you can do with that information how you want to share with that information as you will. Yeah, you see what it is, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why it's going so cheap. I can't understand it. Nobody's been able to. So better than it to go cheap than for it to just sit on my counter for the next few
Yeah.
years.
I mean, like I said, I was interested in it once I had
Oh,
first seen it down
so you
there,
wish to buy it?
Yeah, I'll definitely buy it.
Okay.
It's 10 gold.
I will get that in that later. Like,
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to say
Yeah,
do it
yeah,
now.
fine.
So yeah, it's however much it costs, and then there's only one of them, obviously. So
Um,
so while you do that, go ahead.
yeah, I'm just gonna write it down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you already have that in here?
Nope.
Okay.
Because I wasn't sure.
Okay.
I said I'll get that in there later.
No, you're good. Oh, that's what you were saying.
Yep.
I didn't know about like.
No. Yeah, I will get that in there later.
So I'm gonna take out the gold that I have.
Yep. 10 gold. Like I said, when you're done there, check your phone.
Oh, okay.
Yep, whenever you're done there.
I'm not gonna buy it.
You're not buying anything?
I
Sure.
did not. Yeah, well, they're metals.
Oh, that's true.
They are
There's
metal
no,
weapons.
you don't want any more arrows?
Yeah, I mean, there's arrows on the
I
list.
have 19.
There's
And
just
5
one
fire
use.
arrows. You have 19 regular and 5 fire. Jack, stop.
I just because they're one use, so if we start having to get in the battle and use them more often to stay long range, especially if you get hurt.
That's why Rose bought more ammo, because you never know.
How much?
They're like
They're
one
one
piece.
I'm getting my frying pan reinforced to that.
So I
Yes, you are, Jack. It's going to be reinforced to be better for you, since you seem to like using it a lot. The kids told her, so she's got you got spare metal. Why not use it? You know what I mean? And if you want to hang on to that, so you know, remember what it does. And,
Yep.
Forgot I had that one.
Should I
Yeah.
buy 81 arrows, please?
you can buy however many you want.
81 arrows.
Okay, so you
Put me
subtract
at-
81 gold and you buy 81 arrows. I'll take you up to what, like 100?
100?
Aye. Rocking and rolling.
100 even.
Do you want to buy anything else, Jack? You're not buying anything else?
No.
Rosemary's good. Kylo's good. You
Uh,
want to take another look at it now that you've bought that?
Yeah, I'm good. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't think the short sword's much different than the dagger.
No. 1d6 plus 2. Yeah. I mean, it would do more than the dagger, but that's. up
Yeah,
to
I'm
you.
not.
Okay.
I use it more as my backup, so I'm not
Right.
really
So, like, you don't set
Yeah.
shit on fire?
Correct. Now I don't have to worry about setting shit on fire.
Right.
Bludgeon Ball's back, baby.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, Daddy,
Yes,
I should have gave that. What was it called? The thing that was wrecking the ships.
the heart.
Heartbeat.
Yeah, I should have gave that some of my silver.
That might have worked. I mean, you guys did a good job on it.
'Cause I had.
So I'll let you finish reading that.
No, you're good. You can start talking.
Okay. Well, I mean, everybody's done shopping, so what do you guys want to do? You didn't find Renara in the temple. You talked to Tarak the day before.
Yeah, Kaimos, didn't you say something about like a mushroom issue? Something like that?
Yes.
What's
So.
Tarak.
Track.
He was telling me I was about to go up this hill to the left here, and just check that out. He was telling me that there's this pretty big issue in this cave that he uses for his health potions, actually, where there have been these spores / mushroom type people that are kind of taking over the cave where he's at, and he used to have some sort of agreement with them, but now it doesn't seem like it's good anymore. They don't let him in. So he said there's a lot, so that's why he warned me not to go alone. But it does seem like a thing that, hey, we'd be able to help out Turok and maybe get his alchemy, his health potions, maybe he has other potions for us back running. And, you know, we could also see what's in
more
there.
secrets.
And, you know, get a little more hero, prove ourselves some more. So,
Yeah.
that was, I'd like to go do that at some point, but, you know, we can also check this right side if you guys want to, or we can go and do the mushrooms in the cave now.
I'm going to go to the temple.
Okay, you wanna go to the temple?
Okay. Okay, well, so you wanna go mushroom, you wanna go temple, what would you like to do?
I say we take care of the mushroom issue.
Okay,
I'm pretty good with spores.
okay.
But
well,
if you want to stop at the temple first,
We'll hang
I
out
was
here for a
just
little
gonna,
bit.
I was just gonna go if you guys wanted to go do that.
You don't wanna come with us at all?
Well, I have an offering. But I'll go.
Oh, okay, you wanna go leave an offering for, okay.
yeah, I think we.
Look, we aren't rushing out
Yeah,
this
that's not
moment,
a
so
hurry.
if you wanna go
Yeah,
leave
Rosemary
your
is
offering-
speaking up too. Yeah, we're not in a hurry, you know, if you wanna do what you need to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him some good berries and some of my silver as an offering.
Okay. So you make your way over to the temple. You see the same thing that they did, you know, stone inside, torch lit, big statue of Bahamut with the offering kind of bowl in the front of it and some pews. So you have to cast Goodberry first. So how many you can cast up to 10 a day. So how many do you want to offer?
I'll do 2.
Okay, so you don't have to roll or anything. So you cast your Goodberry for 2 berries. You have 8 left for the day, and then so you put them in the bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then how much silver would you like to put in the bowl?
I'll do 5.
Okay, so subtract 5.
I'm not good with that.
I know, buddy. That's okay. That's why I brought your calculator now. It's part of what this is helping you, is to learn math, writing, spelling, problem solving.
I'm at 9.
You're at 9 silver? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So are you done in the temple then?
Yep.
Everybody else is good?
Mhm.
You're just kind of waiting for Flapjack?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so everybody's set to go check out the spore problem then?
Yeah.
We'll head up to the left here.
Alright, so you guys exit exit out of the temple, hang a right to go up the left side path. So you start to head up and you hear a voice call out, Kaimos, hey Kaimo, you turn around, it's Turok.
Okay.
Where you headed? You headed up to, I see you got your friends are back?
Yep.
I don't recognize her.
This is
Rosemary.
Rosemary. We found her on that ship that I went down to.
Oh.
So
Oh.
she's decided to come along, help us out, join us for a little bit.
Well, that's good. I mean, it sounds like she owes you a debt anyway. So you're heading up to Seagrove?
Yeah, we're gonna head up to
Seagrove Caves?
the Seagrove Caves. Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, with the 4 of you together, that shouldn't be a problem. You know, they're not exactly like hostile up there, but they don't seem to be too friendly right now. So I didn't want you to go up alone and run into any trouble. But you guys seem to be set. Yes, sir.
I made an offering if you want to go check that out.
Oh, you made an offering to Bahamut. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We all appreciate your kindness and your generosity. And hopefully Bahamut smiles and down upon you and graces you with a good day. So I'll leave you guys to it then. I just wanted to say good morning. How are you? Let me know how that goes. If I can get to making potions again, that'll not only help, you know, the entire island, but that can help you all as well. And with that, he waves and he heads off. So you guys start going up the path. It's going to take you about an hour or so to get there. This island is fairly big. The path cuts deeper down into the island. But eventually you come basically to the other side of the island, and there along the coastline is a cave, you know, that leads down in. You all assume that that's the cave that you need to go into.
Yep.
So as everybody enters, let's do a round of perception checks. Rosemary included, who does not see all of
12.
19.
12.
19.
I have my perception.
Yeah, her perception's great.
Plus 4.
5.
You got a 5 total?
Yes.
Okay, well don't feel bad, I only got an 8. So,
I was plus 6 my perception throws.
How do you get a 6?
Because I have plus 4
Proficiency in it.
proficiency and I'm proficient.
Wow.
yeah. So when you come in,
Oh,
it's
wait, I
fair.
have plus 2 on that.
Okay, so then what did you actually roll? 5, what, plus 2? So 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Flapjack and Rosemary, they can kind of see that it's fairly dimly lit. There's some natural sunlight coming in through cracks in the walls and the ceiling, and then there is like a bioluminescent moss around the around that. Because it's low light, you two have dark vision. You are a little bit more adept to see in the dark. You're able to see that you're pretty much in one large cavern. In the middle of it is a field, we'll say, of these heart-shaped funnel caps that Turok was telling you about. Those are the ones that he used
For his health.
he uses for his health potions.
Alright.
Along the back wall, there's another opening to go further down into the cave system. And then in the middle are 3 of these myconoids that he told you about, these shroom, mushroom hybrid people. So upon seeing you, they immediately rush up. We'll say this is the field. So we'll say you guys were all like in the front of the front of the cave as you come in, and the field's here. And there's 3 of these myconoids in here harvesting, like they're harvesting, and they come running up to you when they see you. So they're like right up in here.
Okay.
What are you all doing in our caves? We don't know you. You're not even Turok. Who are you? Like they're not happy to have visitors. They're not.
Yeah.
You know, they're not. Again, they're hostile, but they're not ready to like start
Attack.
swinging.
Yeah.
We actually were talking to Turok and heard that this is where he harvests for his health potions, or this is where he used to harvest for his potions, and he just said recently that you guys just didn't want him in here harvesting anymore, and we were just coming to ask why that might be.
We were also coming to kind of see and plead for the town. You know, Turok does do a lot of work to try and make sure he can make potions for the town and things like that, and especially healing potions they can use. So we were just coming up to see maybe what the problem was, not even maybe get them at the moment, but just see what had changed, because he had said you guys have been good before, so we're just kind of trying to see what's been going on here.
All right. Charisma checks.
All 3 of us?
Nope, because you didn't talk.
Shit. Well, I didn't want to get hurt.
Hey, you're fine. That's fine. You
16.
16.
18.
Wait, can I pull up my lantern?
With all total.
Can I pull up my lantern?
Yeah, 16 all
Yeah, if you want to pull out your lantern so that you get a little bit more light, you can do that. You have the lantern, you have the oil. So with that, you're able to see a little bit better in this dark. You can also see, what these creatures look like, and they're about your height. And think of like your typical like toadstool mushroom, just eyes, mouth, arms, humanoid looking.
Like Toad from Mario.
I?
Hello? So you rolled a,
18.
you rolled a,
16.
Alto, I'm close. So they look at you for a little bit. Yeah, we used to let Turok in here to harvest, and is that what he sent you here? Just your errand boys? Like, is that all he cares about is his precious mushrooms? That's all he wants? We got bigger problems here to deal with than him and his precious mushrooms.
No, I mean that was not our only thing. We are also.
Trying to figure out why you guys don't let him up here.
I mean, sure, there's the why. There's also
If there was something we could help you with,
I
you
was,
said there are bigger problems. What?
we are also adventurers of our own. We've gone down on a ship that was getting down there and solved some of the problems with the ships coming in. Though you may not know about them since you guys have your own little
No,
spot
I-
down here. But there's been some
deal with
issues
them.
down the sea. We've come from farther away to get here, and
Oh.
so we like to adventure as well. So we wanted to explore as well. We like to see what's going on in this new island we're in.
Okay.
We come
First-
from very far away.
Charisma check. You didn't talk, so you're
I have over 20.
okay. naturally, or he
No.
rolled a nat 20. So
I have 17, but then I have a
why are
plus
you
5.
upset? You just rolled a nat 20.
No,
Right?
I'm
But that
happy
was
because I
exciting.
finally
Oh,
got
okay.
some fun of the game.
All right, so he looks at you all for a minute, and something about you mentioning that you're from really far away, kind of like he finally takes notice of you. That you're not many people have seen a pancake golem, so he's kind of taken aback. He's looking at you guys. He sees you. You're pretty well equipped. You all look like you can handle yourself. Like I said, I don't know if you want those for your crocodile over there.
In case you use it.
Because like I said, you can use it outside.
Mhm,
Or
yeah, in battle.
Yeah. Well, so this is the problem that we've been having. Yes, we have been letting Tarak come here and harvest our fungus, and we normally would be glad to. And I'm sorry that I'm a little bit upset. I'm sorry I'm a little bit antsy. The elder of our order recently is taken ill. He's in our back area here. He points to, so that other cave entrance is pretty much where you have those dice. It goes back that way. You guys are here. He's back there. He's not doing well. He got sick all of a sudden not too long ago. We're not quite sure why. So we've been pouring all of our resources, all of our mushrooms into trying to heal him. So we can't give Tarak any right now because we need them all to try to rescue him.
Yeah.
Understood. That makes sense.
So, I mean, if I don't know what you think you can do. He's just passed us in the next chamber. I don't know what you all think you might be able to do, but if you can help us, that would be great. And we would gladly share again. We just don't know what we could do. Yes, Jack.
I have something that I think I might be able to use.
The lance.
A one-on mushroom.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Um,
Okay, yep, go ahead, everybody. What does everybody want to do with this information? He's like, feels like he's pretty much done, and they're more worried about the elder.
Yeah.
So they all go back into the patch to start.
okay, so they walked away.
They walked away. He's like, I told you what you need to know. I got to get back to harvesting these. We got a man heal.
I'm gonna run up there and I'm gonna show him.
You're gonna run up in here.
Yes, like over here to show him.
You're running in. Oh, you want to go into the other?
Well, no, I'm gonna walk up to them,
There we
to
go.
the people that are harvesting, and I'm gonna be like, hey, maybe this will help.
You want to walk up into there to show them your mushroom? Okay, you're this one. So you head up in here. As you're walking up into the field, give me a dexterity check.
Oh my god. Did you not step on any mushrooms?
That's this one. Alright, if you found it.
19.
You don't have. Do you have any? It's not one of your. No, it's not one of your proficiencies. So 19. Okay, so you are just able to catch a glimpse of like a tendril flying out through here. Pay attention, buddy. You got a tendril flying out through here, and out of the group of mushrooms, a big violet fungus pops up right in front of you, and it tried to hook you, but you were able to see it in time, and you avoided it. So you have this big violet fungus, and this one is not friendly. This is not one of the myconoids. This is a big violet
I'm gonna
fungus.
try to talk my way out of it.
I don't know if it talks.
You can try.
You can try though.
I'm just trying to heal your master. I have this that maybe I want to help.
Make another dex check.
That's not good. 9.
It screeches at you, and it whips a tendril out at you again, and it hooks you this time. You are now grappled to this thing.
Okay.
At least I tried.
So we're all back here. Remember, these are all 5 feet. So this one, it's 5 feet in front of you, but you're grappled.
Okay.
So we're gonna start
yeah.
we're gonna start
I was
with
gonna say
rolling
perception.
initiative. No, we're
Or
gonna roll
initiative.
initiative for you
I know.
and him. So roll your initiative.
I know. I just got an idea of what I might be able to
Okay, well,
We
you
don't
don't
roll
roll.
yet.
No, it's because he's grappled. You guys are all still back here. This is like a
We'll
long-
join in a second. But
Yeah, it's going first. So it is going to make an attack on you. What's your AC?
17.
That's right, you have a huge AC. It's barely able to hit you.
Oh, what did you get?
A 17. So it does. Eight
Oh
damage.
my god.
Does 8 damage to you.
Oh my god.
Alright,
well,
so-
now I'm at 40.
Okay. Now it's your turn, and you have to get out of the grapple. So I need you to roll. What's your dex?
Dexterity. So 8.
You are unable to get out. So now that a full round is gone,
Oh, I wanted to try to do something.
we'll come back to
We'll
you.
get to it. We'll get to it.
Now that a full round's up, you've seen this. He's gotten grabbed by the leg. He tried to fight back, and he couldn't get out, and he got hit. So,
Okay.
All right. I say let's go help him.
okay.
Yep.
Blaze.
His forward thinking is and desire to help is good, but we'll help him out of this precarious situation he's in.
Okay.
Got it.
So who's moving first? Actually, I guess.
You have to do initiative.
Yeah, we'll add Rosemary into that.
Me.
No, you're
You
already
have your initiative. Nat 20.
Nat 20, so you're gonna go. All right. What'd you get?
18.
18.
Thank God. 15.
I'm just heavy heat on that.
What'd you get? 18.
God, usually my initiative rules
I know, usually mine are really good.
Rash.
Blue. Jack. Rose. Okay, so you're first. So this is you. Like I said, these are all 5-foot squares. So I'll let you.
What was my distance on my bludgeon ball?
30 or 60. It should be. It's in your paper.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think it's either 30 or 60. 60 seems a little far
Yeah, 60 seems really far.
because a regular bow is 30. So
Yeah, I think it was 30. I mean 60. It's
I have a monster big.
well, either way, if I wrote it, you knew it.
It doesn't say.
We'll just give it 30.
Okay.
The typical
I'll have
bow
30.
range. Then
Sounds good.
That's
Um,
fair, not completely broken.
Alright, so I will move. So I'll move off to the side here to get out of.
Make a dex check.
Oh, that's right. There's probably gonna be something else here I didn't think about. It's not gonna be good because I have good dexterity. 16.
16. So you are also likewise as you're getting ready to get in position. You hear a rustling, and you're able to leap in the air just as a second tendril comes out.
Okay. Well, this might change what I did. Let's see. Push it away.
I'm just gonna add it to the bottom of the load order instead of making everybody roll again.
Okay. Yeah, now I'm gonna use my. I'll use my ball on the line one.
Okay.
Do I have to roll the?
Attack roll. Yep.
Okay, let's move this.
Yep.
Not the floor.
I'll laugh out of 20. 6.
I think it was a 20.
No, it was 15. But
6 plus you're proficient in it, so you add your proficiency bonus.
okay, so 6 plus 2 is 8, and then it was a bludgeoning. So is it
It's
just
strength.
strength so plus 1? So 9.
So 9 total. Okay, you're able to hit it. You launch the ball, and it zooms through. It cuts a path through some of the mushrooms.
Oh, nice.
Dead, so go ahead and roll your.
Alright, so 2. So it's 3, 5, 8 damage.
Well, hang on, we gotta split it up. Let's start with the bludgeoning.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. There's a reason.
Bludgeoning is 5.
5 bludgeoning.
Yep.
Okay, and then your fire.
3 fire.
Okay, so it's a mushroom. They are vulnerable to fire, so it takes 6 fire damage. So it was 8 and 6 then. So that's 14.
Smells like burning mushrooms.
Yeah, so it's starting to smell a little sizzling in here, and you rocked it pretty good. It's smoldering. It's not on fire. It is smoldering though, and it's knocked pretty well for a loop. And then you're up.
I did do that. I did try and use the burning thing on purpose because I thought that would help. I'm not sure. Please tell me you have fire stuff. You have fire arrows. You have fire arrows.
This is true.
You look so happy.
And don't forget, you just bought a book.
Oh, that's right. I guess you have to read that.
You should probably read that book.
Wait, didn't I already read it with
Well,
this?
yeah, I'm just remember you bought a
No,
book.
I know.
You know, you have learned that now. So
Okay.
just because it's not in the book yet does not mean you don't
Okay.
know it.
Okay.
Just keeping that out there.
I don't know what it is, so
You have no idea what it is 'cause you can't read it. It's an infirm.
I know. I wish I knew.
Well, that's up to him to divulge. Maybe you'll have to wait till he.
Find out.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Use it.
I'm gonna use my fire arrows.
All right. So you have a 30-foot range on. No, you have a short bow, so you have a 20-foot range.
Yes, so.
You're the wood one.
10, 15, okay, so I have to move.
Then you're also gonna have to make sure you're not right behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be behind him or you're gonna.
5, 10. I should be able to.
No, that's 15. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Cool. You didn't have anything trying to come and get you.
That's why I didn't want to move. Into the thing.
I
Nat
wonder
20.
what Rose was.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
All right. Well,
Get
roll your
out
attack.
of here.
Above you. So you're
Does
gonna
that
do
double the damage?
It'll. So. All right. So this is how. So you're gonna roll with your bow. You're gonna roll your attack with your bow. So
Sure,
whatever your
roll
bow
attack.
says.
1d6.
Okay. So you roll a d6, and that'll do double damage for the crit. And then because you're using a fire arrow, that's what, a 4?
You broke my box that I made you.
Check.
Uh,
The fire arrows are an extra d4, right?
I didn't say. I
It's
think
on the
right there.
paper that.
It's probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an extra d4. So that you'll do 4 times because you got a crit and
That's
fire
what I was-
damage. So double on the bow and 4 times on the fire. This isn't
Not
as
very
long as I
So 3,
Okay, so 6 for that. Okay, and then do the 4.
8.
So 6 and 8.
Well, sorry, 4, but
But yeah,
I doubled
because
it.
No, you 4 times.
4 times 4, 8, so 16. So the blue one's no. Wow. Blue one has 2 health left. You rocked him pretty good.
My turn.
No, it is
No.
Blue's turn,
Oh,
and he
man.
still has you grappled, but he does. That's with 1 tendril, so he is going to go to try to hit you with his rotting touch again.
No.
And he nat 20, so it hits.
Ooh,
That is an 8.
I hate this.
You're good.
You take 14 damage.
You're good, dude. You got all the HP in the world.
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Remember, we still also have healing potions. I think you might have some.
And don't forget, you have second wind. You have action surge. Remember? Don't forget your feats and your skills and all that.
I'm at 26.
That's still. You still have more health than I do starting. Okay. And then it's your turn after you do your health.
You know, I'm gonna get this stupid thing off of me.
Okay. Well, you gotta roll for it.
My brain is not on the.
You're good. Take your time.
Okay. And then it's your turn. So you gotta give me a roll to get ungrappled.
Well, I was gonna use something to ungrapple myself.
What are you trying to use?
Therm showers.
You are grappled. You cannot do anything until they let you go. Nat 1, no. You're held on. He's held on tight.
Me with the sewer worm.
So now
I want
it's
to read.
You feel like you can't just.
well, hang on. Okay, you have action surge, right?
Yeah,
Fine. I don't know where it's at on
on page 2. It's right here.
here. Okay, so page 2. What's it do?
Okay, come on. This
Please
book
be
is
careful.
so annoying. It's page 1. Page 2. You can push yourself beyond your normal limits. Once per short or long rest, You make the one bonus action on your turn.
So you can make a bonus action if
I'm
you want.
gonna reroll.
So make a bonus action and try again.
Better.
What's that? A 6
6.
plus your dex.
9.
You're barely able to break out,
4.
but that was your turn, so you can't do anything for your next turn.
I'm just happy.
Rosemary's next. She's got a 30-foot flying speed. So she's got.
Flyer over here.
Well, she's a fairy.
Hovers, yeah.
So she's got 30 feet flying, 10-foot walking.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or wait, yeah, back here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And that got
Yeah,
moved
big.
over.
No, sorry. And she gets lassoed in by the third one. So that's
Why
her
do
turn.
you keep putting
So
more on?
she get moved into it, or just
She got close enough for it to see it, and it threw a tendril, and she.
I just didn't know if it pulls her to it or if it
No,
keeps her.
it just grabbed.
Oh, why
So
do you
she's-
keep adding more?
She's grappled.
I'm the DM. So she's grappled. Yes, I rolled like a 5.
Gotcha.
So it's now Lime's turn.
Okay.
So it's going to move up here.
Of course.
What's your AC?
14.
Yeah, it swings for you and it totally misses.
It probably went over his head.
So Pink got added in. It's at the very bottom of the round, so it's Pink's turn. Has her grappled, and it's got enough range. They have their tendrils that they're attacking with, are like a 20-foot range,
Okay.
so he's able. It's able to
Yeah.
hit her.
It's probably gonna
Yeah. Yeah, so it hits her for. That's right, 7 damage.
So what happened to your 8?
I don't have an 8 for these, so I have to use
Ah.
my 8. So that's a 7, 16. Top of the round, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bludgeon ball again on Lime.
Yeah.
Trying to get this one away from me. So I will attack rate.
Yep.
Um,
It depends. 4 plus,
4 plus strength, which is 1.
and your
My
proficiency.
proficiency, so plus 2.
Oh yeah,
so
you
7.
hit. No, you hit.
Okay, these are really well hit.
Yes, they are.
Oh, I didn't roll that. I keep forgetting that.
So
Okay, well you got
then
an
I
attack.
hit it for a 5 again with bludgeon damage. And then a 4 with fire damage, so an 8 total.
So you roast the thing alive. The whole cavern smells like roasted marshmallows or mushrooms, and
Very
it's dead.
Okay.
So that's 1 down. You're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna use a regular arrow on blue since it's
A regular arrow on below.
yeah.
Okay.
I had 2 rolls, so I remember.
Good job, Heather. That's smart.
Because he's on his last leg, so
Pretty much, yep.
6 I'm proficient, so 7, 8, and that would be Dex, right?
For the regular, yeah.
11.
Yep.
Okay. So that is 1d6.
Don't forget to subtract your arrows as you're using them.
So 5.
Plus you're getting a plus 2.
Attack bonus, yeah. So 5, 6, 7.
7.
Yeah.
Yep. That. So you knock back and you're able to go right past Flapjack's shoulder and just thunk right into its forehead, and it drops. So,
Oh man, I didn't even get to try them out.
well, there's one more.
Sure.
Now you're not grappled though.
Thank
So
God.
Blue's dead. Pink's still alive. Lime is dead. So Jack, you're up.
I'm gonna hit Pink with one of my ninja stars
Okay. So
to break the grapple.
you can try.
So wait, are you trying to hit Pink or are you trying to break the lasso?
I'm trying to break the lasso.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an
I'm
attack.
aiming
Give me an
for
attack roll. Yep.
That's not good.
5 plus your dex, and you're not proficient in throwing stars. So So no proficiency bonus, so just 5 in your dex.
Three.
So 8.
Alright, you fling one, and give me an attack roll with it. No, it's a 4. Or give me a damage roll, excuse me, so a 4. 2. So you do, just plain 2 plus, that's 2 plus 2, right? It's 1d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
So you do 4. So you're able to cut it in half, and it lets go, so she is free. Now don't forget, you gotta erase one. You only
Oh,
have,
yeah.
you used one now. Okay, so she's free, and it's her turn. So she's gonna back up a little bit. Still in range. Now she's pissed.
You're welcome.
Yeah, indebted to you.
Yeah.
Again. You should miss this time.
Not funny.
So she rolled. Yeah, I was gonna say at least. You know. So she goes to fire at that one with her her flintlock, and she's able to hit.
Out in the cave.
And she does 8 damage.
Alright. Go off.
I just thought why not start
So
moving ear syrup.
it's got a nice size hole in it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she
That's good.
that was good. Where's my ammo? So she releases one of those. 9. And then it's turn.
I do too.
So it's gonna go up 1, and doesn't like the fact that it got shot. So yeah, it's gonna hit. It does 2 damage back.
Revenge.
You're up.
Alright.
So you're pretty far away there.
So I'll move over to here to kind of get some room.
Yep.
Um,
This is how it's gonna go. Like every other. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. See exactly how this is gonna go. Like every other battle. High most wins.
He could miss. He could miss.
He could miss,
All
but
right.
I have this odd
So-
feeling.
use my bludgeon bolt again because
Yeah.
it seems to have the
Most fire aspect.
yeah that I have. So I'll roll an attack roll. I'm gonna get some profession in it, and then it's strength.
Mm-hmm.
So 9.
Yep.
Okay. And I roll my attacks.
Uh-huh.
So I have only 3 bludgeon damage,
Okay.
and so 4, but I multiply that by 2, so 8 fire damage.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Just loot.
It you hit it and it starts to get brown and burnt, and it's got a nice dent in its forehead to match the bullet wound and the arrow sticking out and all that stuff. So it's dead. And a ninja star that sliced through its tentacle. So you find 3 health potions on it.
Alright, cool.
What do you know?
800 gold.
Jesus.
Woo! Jesus Christ!
Mushroom me with gold.
Okay.
And then a handful of spores that are worth 10 gold.
Well, I guess that was 800, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 800 gold
Alright.
that you can do whatever you want with. It's yours.
I don't need any.
You don't need any?
I
No.
mean, it's yours to do with
I'm
what
at
you want.
931.
Okay. I will give, in that case, since you don't want any of the gold, I'll give 200 to
Thanks.
Griffin over here, and I'll give 200 to Rosemary.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
just joining the party.
I'm glad that's not all 6s, but because I have 777.
That's right, I'm up to 590.
Alright.
I'm
I'm
tired. I
at
started out with a
931.
lot.
I have the most gold out of everybody.
There you go.
How much you have?
931.
I have 1,300.
Yeah, I was saying he's been like
He's been looting everything.
I forgot about that.
what were the things you got? I
Well,
got-
I have the second most.
like
3 health potions.
3 health potions. They're the ones that do the 2d6 plus 2.
Yep.
So and then like a handful of like spores that came off them. They're like worth 10 gold.
Okay.
So while we're done, fighting's over, we're gonna take a breather. Rosemary's gonna heal.
Do you have any of your health potions still?
So you should have plenty. I need 2d6.
I only have 30.
I borrow. Never mind. I'll use hers.
I only
Yeah.
have 3 and I'm gonna use one.
6.
Oh, how many will it take for me to get fully healed?
Depends how you
That
roll.
depends on how you roll.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could tend to get 14 all in one fell swoop.
I'm gonna try to heal.
Okay.
So no.
Use the potion.
Yep.
Okay. So it's 2d6 plus 2, and then you gotta erase it out of your inventory, which I need to follow my own place and do that.
2d6.
2d6 plus 2.
So close. Let's say you have good dexterity holding on to one while you're holding on to that one.
6 plus 2.
Uh huh.
8.
8. So you gain out 8 back.
I'm just gonna leave that out.
Okay. Anything you guys want to do while everybody's like kind of relaxing, breathing? When you started fighting those,
I was gonna say, is there a perception check that I can make if there's anything else after the battle? Now
go for it.
further
Yeah,
in?
go. Hey, yeah.
Go for it. I don't know if I'll see anything more.
You're at what?
At 34.
You're at 34. Okay.
Alright, so I rolled to 19, but it's up to 20.
Okay. So you look around. You don't spot anymore.
Okay.
There's no more
The
around.
king.
The elder guy. Yeah, he's
You can't
back.
see
in,
him, though. He's
yeah,
in
you
the
can't see him. He's back in this back.
I need to go to him.
Okay. Well, hang on. Let me finish
I
talking to.
interrupted him once.
I'll say let me talk to Kamos here a minute. So yeah, they're all gone. You don't see any more. Not really much left in this room. The three, when all the fighting that had walked off from you that were farming, as soon as the fighting started, they ran off into that cavern.
Okay.
So this cavern's pretty much like empty now.
You wanna,
Like, we want to go head farther into the cavern,
do we want
Yes,
to talk
I
to
need
the
to-
elder?
Yeah, the elder.
head towards the other. Okay.
Sure. All right.
I can move that.
I mean, you guys aren't stuck, here. Obviously, you can, if you wanted to, you
Yeah.
could trek all the way back or anything.
Yeah.
Like you guys aren't married to the cave. You know what I mean?
I just know Flapjack wanted to go see the.
Yes. I'm just trying to find where we're at in my little cheat sheet here. Okay. So when you guys go in, everybody do another round of perception checks. Where's my 20?
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
9.
9.
6. Do I add this?
No.
No, you're
Not
not
if you're not proficient in it.
This proficiency bonus.
If you only have the. If you have
If it's
the
a
bubble.
bubble.
I don't. So 6, 7, 8.
8, 9. You said. Nat 20. 19. So when you walk in, you see more of this, the bioluminescent moss and the cracks in the wall are still giving off enough light that you're able to kind of see. Everybody is able to see in the back part of the room, a kind of like a raised stone tablet,
Yeah.
and you see a man up on that. Surrounded by a couple of these myconoids, and they got just barrels of these funnel caps that they keep feeding him and like rubbing on him and stuff like that to try to help him out. Everybody notices that there's like this like smog kind of billowed up on the floor.
Okay.
It's kind of like building up. You two are able to see that it's actually coming up out of cracks in the ground.
Okay. So you guys.
Yeah, you two.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, because you rolled the night. Or no,
You rolled a 19.
19. Okay, so Rosemary and Griffin are able to see that it's actually coming up out of the ground. You two just see that it's on the ground.
Okay.
Everybody, did you have something you wanted to do?
No, I do want to ask a quick outside of it.
Yeah. Okay.
What is a construct?
A construct is like if you're an artificer and you build like automatons, robots.
Okay, so like robots, but like anything not living.
Not living but with a soul. I mean, they're alive. Technically, constructs are alive.
Yeah.
But they're not.
Mushrooms are not constructs.
No,
Okay.
they're
Right.
biological.
That'll work, but
Everybody roll.
let me ask you.
Everybody roll perception checks, please.
Keep your words out of business.
9 again.
3.
Nat 20.
Nat 20
I
again.
promise.
I believe you.
Way to die.
I got a 5.
You got a 5. All right, so you are the only one to notice. So that as you guys are all standing around, these snake-like creatures start curling around your legs through the fog.
Great.
So we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative, and we're gonna put you, because you rolled a nat 20. We're just gonna put you at the top of the order because you actually noticed
I
them.
hate this fighting.
Roll.
Woo!
11.
A solid 4, boys.
Hey, this one rolled a nat 1. So
I rolled an 11.
okay, so
Nice.
Finally, another good roll.
that one rolled. All right. So Jack, you got. This is initiative. So 11 plus your initiative plus 3,
14.
14. Four total.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you were going at the top because you had the 20.
I noticed them.
So
They are spores, maybe, so I would hope I would.
no, they're not
No,
spores.
they're not spores.
Oh, they're vines.
They're not vines.
Snakes. Snake-like creatures.
Snakes? Snakes? Let me see snakes.
I don't know if they're actually snakes that you can write down yet. Calm down.
Wait, how many animals do you have?
But I turned into mushroom.
Are you able to turn into the vine things? That'll be fun.
Yeah, don't forget to write down mushrooms.
Yeah, you can. They're called violet fungus. That's what those ones were called.
And the nichinoids. You might be able to now.
They're humanoids,
They're
so they
humanoids.
can, but they're going to be really
Oh, okay.
high.
What is the violet fungus?
Just make it a 2.
I feel bad for Chris. We try to talk to him while he's.
No, you're good. It's part of what I got to do. Okay, so Griffin will be up first. So where's everybody's people
Oh.
noodles? So you're in the other room. So you guys came in over here.
Okay.
The pedestal's up over in here.
Okay.
So you guys are all. We'll just say 1, 2, 3. That works. And then they are snaking around your legs, so they're like pretty close here. So you're up first.
I'm gonna use my daggers. Just to wake at them.
Okay.
Dual daggers at them.
They act before we. Since it's your turn. This isn't gonna count. Give me an animal handling check. Actually, if everybody wants to just do random.
Yeah, because I have animals.
Yes, you're proficient in animal handling. I'm not.
19!
Not nat 20, just 20.
20,
19!
19 all total with your 19 plus your bonuses. You're proficient in animal handling, so you get to add your.
Plus
So
2, so 21.
plus your
Another
plus your
2.
Yep.
So then 24.
23, but close enough.
I got a 20.
20
Unnatural, but just.
unnatural. I'm not sure. So Rosemary has no clue what the hell these things are. She rolled a 2. But you all recognize them as fire drakes.
Oh,
So
great.
they're like not quite a dragon, but like almost like a wingless, kind of fiery little
Okay.
mini dragon.
Okay.
So you're up, and you said you wanted the dual dagger.
Yep.
I would like to use my lance
It's
when
not
it's
your-
my turn.
Yeah, okay, well, that's okay.
So dual daggers.
You gotta be close enough.
Oh. Well, the pink here.
Okay.
Proficient in it. So 2. Dexterity.
Just I'm working ahead
No,
here.
you're good.
So 15.
15.
Yeah.
You hit. Barely, but you're able to hit.
Okay.
So you go in, and because they're so low to ground, you have a little bit of a trouble seeing what you're doing, but you are able to get 2 solid good hits.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
just
That
getting
is
these out because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need one.
2d4 plus 3.
Yep.
8.
8 total.
Yes.
Okay, so you are on the pink one, so you're able to get a couple of fairly decent hits on it, and kind of shrieks, you slice along its back a little bit. Next up is Rosemary. So she is going to stay exactly where she is, and she is going to aim for the lime one with her flintlock.
15.
15 plus proficiency, 16, 17, and it's her dex, so 21. She hits.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like your one is like +6 or whatever.
Yeah.
My dex is through the roof. So she hits that one for 6, 8 damage on the lime colored one. So again, it shrieks a little bit. It's got a hole in its backside. So 8.
Flapjack.
I want
Flapjack.
to use my lance.
You are in range for the pink one, or you can move over to the green one. But remember, that requires you to drop your shield, so your AC is a little lower until and you have that lance until you put it down and switch weapons. So it'll be 15 until you say so.
I'm gonna go for the pink.
All right, so you're in range. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
So,
It's going to use your strength mod, and you're not proficient in
I
it.
need 1d6.
Well, you need to roll and see if you hit first.
That's
Yeah, you hit. All right, so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so 1d6. 7.
7, and you got a nat 20, so double that. So 7 times 2.
7 2 times.
Oh, well then 14.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're still angry from that last fight, getting grabbed out of nowhere, and they're like, screw all these stupid plants, screw all this, and you just and you jab in there, and you hear a death rattle and a shriek, and it flops over dead. You've killed it.
Yay.
And it was its turn next, so we skip over to Kaimos.
Okay, I will use my Ray of Frost.
All right.
And I don't think they have a saving roll. At least it doesn't say on here.
No.
So I roll a 1d8.
Well, you gotta do an attack roll to
attack
see
roll first.
if you hit it using your spell. So
So it was 10. Yeah.
plus 2
Plus
plus
2
your
plus
con.
con. So 10 Constitution is plus 3 plus 2, so 15.
15. Yep. So you're able to send that spray out. I'm assuming you're here and you're going straight across.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
Yep. You're able to shoot that ray of frost completely out. Don't forget you have you have the mage magic now. That's in there. You have those extra bonus little things you can use your sorcery points on.
Okay,
now
yeah,
that you're-
yeah.
So just for future effort.
Yeah.
So 5,
5.
just straight 5 off the dice.
5 gold.
Okay. 5 cold damage off the dice. So it you can see a little bit of the frost kind of like on its back a little bit. You can see a little bit of sizzle because it is a fire drake,
Yeah.
So you did some damage to it, and it's its turn. So what's its range? Range of 5 feet. So it's gonna move over 1 to you. 19 hit.
Yeah, 16.
Okay.
16 armor class.
So you take 6 fire damage. And then we are at the top of the round and it's your turn.
Yeah, it is.
You gonna finally end the battle?
I'm gonna try with my D daggers. So I want them.
I mean, you helped out you two with the last one.
Yeah, you two knocked out the other one. Fun.
Alright. Nat 20.
Nat 20, that'll obviously hit.
2d4 plus 3. 7.
And then double it.
14.
So yeah, you take some inspiration from Jack, and you guys you rush up in there, and you come down, and you come down again in a big flurry of blows, and it's you slice it clean in half. It is dead. Now, between your nat 20 with that awesome attack, your nat 20, that awesome attack, both of you may get a point of inspiration.
Oh, what's
So you can
that?
put a point of inspiration here, so you put a 1 in there. So, points of inspiration are randomly given out by the DM when he feels that you guys have done something really, really miraculous. No offense. Like, I know you've beaten a lot of, but two big attacks, like 2 nat 20s in a row.
We're good. I guess.
Or if you're a bard, bards have what's called bardic inspiration, where they can use a skill to give people inspiration points. So you have those inspiration points. Are you paying attention, Jack?
Yes.
You have these inspiration points until you decide to use them. You can use them to add 1d6 to any roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna save up.
You get 1 at a time,
Ow.
unless you get bardic inspiration later.
Unless someone gives it to you.
Yeah. But
Most
typically
likely
you
the
only
DM
have
probably
1 at a
won't give
time.
you
Yeah, you
another
only have 1 at a
fireball.
time.
I may want to use one if I'm in like a huge battle.
That's a
And
good
use
way
it.
to save. Or if you roll really, you can choose to use that before or after you roll.
Oh, okay.
So if
I
you
roll
roll
one.
low, you can throw that.
Trash.
You can throw. You know what I mean? So you can add that. All right, and for your loot for winning was 150 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So like if I roll a 2, I can like
You can
just
use
add
that?
that,
No,
and then I add another d6 after I use that.
yeah. Say you roll that 2, and that's low. You can use your point, roll another 6, and add that 5 to it.
Now,
See how that works?
just for my clarification in the future, the
Yep.
inspiration points. So that D6, you can use it on an attack roll.
Anything.
You can use it on a D20 roll.
Any before or after
Or after.
you.
So like, say you
you roll in that one, you're like screw. You know what I mean?
rolled an attack roll, and you're like, I think I would have hit if I got 3 or 4 more.
Yeah, if you roll a 14 on an AC of 15, you know if you roll that d6,
Yeah.
you're gonna get your 15, so you can get that attack in.
I'm gonna give 50 gold to Jack, by the way, since he had that other.
So all right, so you get
Kill.
all right. Go ahead and add 50. That leaves 100 for you to do with whatever.
Yeah, keep.
You're gonna keep it. Okay.
I don't want to hear horns. Wait, what you kept last time? Don't look at me like that.
All right.
Give you a 4th bit.
All right. So now that those have been dealt with,
You have.
I'm at 981.
981.
This is why I tell people things. They call me horns. I battle with them.
Right? Anything I feel, I'm this tall and I fly, you know what I mean? So like, I'm waiting. Okay, so they've been dealt with. If anybody wants to do it like you did last time, if you want to do a perception check to see if there's any other, you want to do one?
No, I would like to go give the elder.
Okay,
I
wanna
am
do-
going to do a perception check first.
All right, so
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
Just in case.
Okay, well, yeah.
Oh, your 20s run out.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's
you only
still
get a
like,
17 now?
Only
I
a
still have
17.
6 to that, so.
Yeah, so 22, right?
Yeah.
23. Yeah.
13.
13. 13.
Don't hit me.
13.
Don't hit me.
13?
I'm good.
All right, so
Did
everybody.
we all get 13?
No, I.
Don't hate you because I hate you.
Everybody looks around, and they don't really see anything else that's like an immediate threat.
Okay.
Just you have the elder up on his pedestal, and now that whole group, there's like 6 of them now. There's the 3 from the other room, then the ones that were already attending them, they're like kind of crowded up in there, like trying to stay away from all this going down. So that's where you're at.
Okay.
I need to run over and give him the
give him?
My 1-up mushroom.
You want to give him your 1-up mushroom?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay.
What does it do?
It's
It's supposed to revive you.
yeah. If he dies, it will completely revive him. It's like in Mario. It's an extra life.
Gotcha.
So
I just want to see if it healed him.
you want to? Okay. So
Oh, there, I'm coming.
yep. If you want to walk over, we'll say he's there at that green dice. Yep. So you walk over there.
Excuse me, I'm not like.
Can we help you? What do you think you're doing?
I have this mushroom that I want to give to the elder.
Well, you see, we've been trying to give him mushrooms, and
Yeah,
it's not helping.
This is a special mushroom. It can give you an extra life if you die.
Well, he's not dead though. He's dying, but he's not dead.
Well, he's dying.
Okay, so the myconoids are going to look at your mushroom, and they're going to do a Arcana check.
That was cool.
That was pretty cool. So they look at it, and they're we don't know, like, we're not familiar with this magic. We don't know if it can hurt him. We don't know if it can help him. We're not really sure what else that we could do. I mean, I don't want you to waste that. It could help you. I don't. We could try it if you really want to. Okay. So they take it from you, and they can't really feed it to him because like he's pretty out. So they break it apart and they like rub it on, like they've been doing with their own mushrooms, and it seems like it helped them a little bit. Like it stabilized him. He's still not out of the woods. He's still not like quite healthy. He's a little bit better, but he's not good.
Well, at least I helped a little bit.
We can erase it out of your inventory now, and then I'll
And
wait
I
for.
still have an unstable banana that I can use.
Well, that's not going to do what your 1-up mushroom
I know.
would do.
But even if I do die, I can still use that.
Well, that's only if you die with the clone already out. Then you get transferred to the clone. So yeah, now you've lost your free life. All right, so he tried, and
It stabilized.
it stabilized him a
What
little
is it
bit.
for the cure.
So let's do one more perception check, everybody, if you don't mind.
16.
14.
20. Unnatural.
16.
14.
No.
I got a
It's are like
16.
perfect.
16. Okay, so everybody kind of looks around, and
Oh, yeah, he's again.
you can see that this smog, it's like smoke, it's heavy, it rises into the air. So you guys are all kind of like looking around, and you see like a big hole in the wall, and like wedged in it is this large like orange and black like rock. It's like wedged up in this hole. So again, like the smoke's like kind of like seeping up, but it's like filling up this chamber, and then there's like this big rock and thing up in the wall.
Hold on, I want to do something.
Okay.
I want to see if I can knock that rock down. Because all that smoke, it's probably what's making him sick.
With what?
Nunchucks. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but I can try.
So it's pretty high up in the air,
Ah,
so you could throw them up there.
yeah, I'll try that.
All right. So then you're going to give me a Dex attack roll with disadvantage.
Wait.
Disadvantage.
Oh,
He rolls
rolls
twice,
twice,
takes the
takes
lower
twice.
number. So that plus all your Dex stuff for your nunchucks.
Dexterity plus 30. 12.
12. So you whip them up there, and it hits, and it like clangs off and hits the ground.
Dang it. But that's probably what's making him sick.
So are any of the myconoids still around?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still over here in like the entrance. Jack ran all the way up. This is like the little stone pedestal.
Okay.
And dude's on the pedestal, Jack's here, and the other 6 of them are kind of
Okay.
like,
One more thing. I'm gonna give him some good berries as a thank you.
you have 8 left you can cast for the day.
Yes, I will cast.
Don't forget, you have what? They do 1 point of damage. You could feed yourself one, or however many, you know what I mean? Like, it's for anybody, but you only have 10 a day.
I have 8 left.
you?
Yes.
Okay. So you summon one in your hand and you hand it to them. They take it. Thank you. We're willing to try everything. And like again, like he can't open it. He can't like really eat. So like are you giving it to try to help him, or are you just giving it as like a thank you?
Yeah, it's like a thank you.
Okay,
It's
so-
hungry.
Well, thank you. We'll hold on to that, and they tuck it into whatever mushroom pocket they might have.
Well, if you guys get hungry, there's that.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and thank you for trying to help him. We're sorry your mushroom didn't do much.
It's fine.
You don't have anything to erase it, right?
Uh,
Anybody else want to try anything? Anybody else want to do
Well,
anything?
I'd like to at least walk up
Yeah.
and
Alright,
catch
she'll
up
follow
where
you.
Jack is.
She comes
I also-
fluttering behind,
Wondering if I
and
can.
the stone thing's like kind of like up here
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
wall.
Okay.
It's also.
you may be able to shoot down.
Rosemary could try to shoot it down, but you were talking first.
Well, I was gonna ask the mushrooms. I was gonna say, how long has that rock been there? That orange rock.
That we're not real sure. Like it's not it's been slowly growing over like the last couple of weeks, couple of months. So we're not really sure where it came from. That used to just be all open like that. You know, that's how we got our sunlight in here and kind of charged the luminescent moss that you see, and got us our sunlight that we need. But that stone's just been slowly growing, and it's really high up and we can't reach. And then the elder got sick, so we've been putting all of our attention to that. Haven't really been paying much attention to that.
Has this smoke always been around in this room? Is this a common?
Yeah, it seeps up out of the floor.
Okay.
We're not quite sure what it is or where it comes from, but it usually doesn't bother us or anything like that. It's usually not like built up like this though.
Okay. Alright. This isn't new.
Yeah.
New format.
I don't know if he's gonna get better until
Yeah, I was gonna say
that
it's
rock
probably,
is gone. I'm
Yeah,
wondering if that has something to do with it.
because he might be lacking sunlight.
Maybe.
Well, screw it, bang bang. Rosemary's like, screw it. She pulls out her flint box. She's like, why are we talking about this? And she goes to fire, and she's trying to just like show off, and she just straight misses.
Try it again.
Yeah.
Like these.
I don't know if I have anything.
Wait, can you try to burn it?
Rock. Is it
Heavy.
rock, right?
Mm-hmm. It's like it's
I
like
would-
a stone.
I'm looking at different stuff I can try and do.
I was
I
gonna
don't
say
know,
try to
boarding
soccer
ball?
ball. Yeah, I was gonna say try to soccer ball.
I was trying to spell.
That's fine.
See if I
If you
can.
have some.
I don't know if it'll work.
When you're done with that, I need to see that.
This.
Why don't you go pee while you're looking? Cause
Actually, I know I don't, because I know what I have, and I don't have anything that.
that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I have.
Well, you have a bow.
Yeah, but. None of it's strong enough to break a rock.
I don't know. Is it strong enough to break a rock? I don't know. Is it strong enough to break a rock?
I don't know. Do I get the lead?
I don't know. Strong enough to break a rock.
I mean, she might be able to burn it because it looks like it's alive.
I didn't say it looked like it was alive.
You said it was growing.
The crystal's been growing. Didn't you grow a crystal in a jar over a week?
Yeah, but I mean
Is that crystal alive?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, maybe when Aunt Jess comes back down, she can try to burn it.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I don't think she has any fire spells, but
Fire arrows.
fire arrows. That's completely.
So my thaumatology, thaumaturgy or whatever.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
I don't know.
Yeah. Thaumaturgy.
We'll go with that.
Because I guess it doesn't. It just makes harmless tremors that wouldn't make it loose or anything like that.
Gee, these days.
You could try. I mean, you could try it.
All right.
You guys can try whatever you want to try. You know what I mean?
I
It's-
would try.
I'll try a. Wait a minute. Is there a different spell I just got that could work?
Oh, yeah, all your new ones. That's right. Somebody. So I can't tell her that, though. That'd be metagaming.
What?
I can't suggest this to you because that would be metagaming. take a look at your spell list and your cantrips and see if you have anything else that you could think of maybe trying to use.
Okay. Well, he has the book.
You have your list in front of you as well.
Yeah.
Alright, let me try my
You see what I'm thinking?
thaumaturgy spell.
Okay.
Just because I haven't used it yet, I want to kind of see how it is.
Okay.
And
So what exactly you have to do for it? Like I know it's like simple things like you said.
yeah, I
tremors.
wanted to try and see
If you could make it like
if
shake
I
it
can
loose.
tremor and see if it shakes it loose. Not
Okay.
that it destroys it, but try and maybe
Right.
loosens it up.
So do you need to roll anything for that, or is it just once you can
It
make
says
a thing?
I can just make
You
it
can make
so-
a thing happen, right?
Yeah.
So then I need one of these. Six.
Okay.
Um.
Do I need to roll
No,
anything?
that was for me too. So you cast your spell, the ground starts shaking, the wall starts shaking.
Little mushrooms.
The mushrooms are a little freaked out. Everybody make a dex throw. Jack, that means you need to pay attention, not playing with your cam, please. Nat 1.
Nat 1.
19. Wait, dexterity?
Yep, you're fine. Yep.
13.
You're fine.
Alright.
So,
Taking damage.
as the rocks start falling, like no, you're not really prepared for it, and they all dodge out of the way. Take 2 damage.
Hit me. Okay.
Yeah, we both take 2 damage.
You ever know what somebody would do?
But it did. You do notice though, as the rocks are falling, it did jiggle a little bit. It shifted a little bit.
I'm gonna throw my ice knife at it.
Okay.
Where is it? And then.
Well, it also hit or miss. The shard explodes.
Yep.
So
True.
I guess.
Am I still out of the way?
I mean, yeah,
I'm
you're
just gonna move over here.
okay.
You saw I don't get hurt.
So what do I need to roll?
An attack roll, or what? Yeah, it'll probably be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your attack, whatever your attack maneuvers are. That. Yep.
So
This king's
2
probably really
plus
mad
my
at us for
wisdom,
destroying his cave.
This elder, I think he's got other things
Oh.
to worry about right this second.
What did you just do an O for?
Because it's a wisdom throw that she.
Has a
21.
+4.
20, yeah, so 21. So you throw your ice knife for all the damage for it.
and that's a 10.
Oh my goodness.
That's not a 10, Jack.
No,
Oh, is it?
no, it might be.
This
Oh, yeah,
is
it is. Yeah, that's a 10.
Yeah, you're right.
So you do 1 damage and then it explodes, right? So then you don't
The
you get the
explosion
explosion
is-
damage.
Failure causes 2d6 cold damage.
Oh, yeah, so I was supposed to roll against that but I can't really have a stone roll against it. So
Yeah.
just roll the damage on it.
The 2 lucky ones.
7.
Total. So it it explodes and pieces of pieces of the rock around it start to fall a little bit, and it starts to slide all the way, like almost all the way down, and it hooks on a rock. So give everybody one more chance to do anything.
I'm gonna throw my nunchucks back.
All right, well then, yep, you went first, so we'll go around again. We'll just have you try again.
Nunchucks. Maybe not bad. 13,
Okay.
and then nunchucks. 26 plus 2.
Ready?
5.
5. Okay. So, all the loose rocks from Griffin's ice knife that were barely holding it up, your nunchucks come up and they tap one of them and they just kind of crumble down and it falls to the ground and it smashes into a bunch of pieces. And before we go from there, pills please, real quick.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
No, that's not that you totally forgot. I've been keeping an eye on the time. So you got here,
I'll wake up early tomorrow,
yes, we wake up early tomorrow. Yep.
which is never fun.
Yeah, well, at least you get to go
Back to sleep.
go to grandma's house and sleep for a little bit and then do work or school. I have to go to work. Excuse me.
Excuse.
So, as it hits the ground and it smashes open, you realize that it wasn't a stone, it was an egg. In that egg is a giant fire snake.
Oh Oh, great.
So that fire snake is now right in front of you all. It's in between you guys and the pedestal. Okay. Initiative.
We're fighting like 3 bad guys and won the game.
We've done more.
18.
I got a 7.
10.
Wait, hold on. What was it?
Initiative. It's initiative.
So I have 3.
10.
So Jack got a 10.
I got a 10.
Rosemary got 16. You got a 10?
Yep. So do Jack and I need to reroll against
And
each other.
what'd you get?
18.
18?
I better win.
So then yes, you two need to reroll.
I got an 18.
Yeah, you won. So I got an 18. No, you got 18 plus.
Oh my god. 18, 19, 20, 21.
What'd you get?
I got an 18.
I got a 21.
So then you, Jack is ahead of me.
Alright, so.
Here I rolled 17. Thought I did pretty well.
Wait, you rolled an 18?
Yeah.
Then you two both have 18s.
I'm probably going first.
Yeah, you're definitely going. I would assume you're going first.
8.
Plus your
Yeah, my initiative's 3.
14.
Alright, so.
I mean, it's gotta be
You
hungry.
better make it worth it, Horns.
I mean, it's gotta be hungry, right?
Pink.
I mean, I have, done well.
Well, first up is our residential pancake.
Yay. I want to feed it to the bears. I'm not going to. I don't want to hurt it, but.
It's kind of going to attack us.
So remember, you backed up a little bit, so you're back here. So you got, you're like 15 in between, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like 15 away.
I'm gonna stand here.
Okay, so you moved up.
Oh.
Yeah, because this here in between is a space. So
Yeah.
there, and there.
I'm gonna hit it with my Lego sword.
Okay. Alright, an attack roll.
18.
And you're proficient in that, right?
Yep, so proficiency. Let's do 20.
You hit. Go ahead and roll an attack.
1d6 plus 2. And then slashing. Really?
3 damage.
Yes.
Okay, so it takes 3, and then because of its heated body, you hit a melee attack on it. You take
Did it
1
light my
fire
s-
damage.
Did it light my sword on fire?
No, you made a melee attack on it with heated body. So anybody that lands a melee attack on it takes 1d6 fire damage. So you take 1 fire damage. And now it's Rose's turn, and she's going to back up out of its range a little bit,
No, because it explodes and we hit everybody else.
Okay.
including, remember, the Elder's in between the two of you.
Oh.
So you got to watch your
She's right
spells.
behind you.
Yeah. So she backs up. 12, 16. So she hits 4, 7 damage. So she fires a shot at him. And it shrieks and it rears up a little bit. So next up is Kainos.
I'm going to take 1 step back.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my Ray of Frost again.
Okay.
Which, I guess it's an attack. 14 plus 2, 16 plus con. So 19.
You hit.
Alright, and I have a d8. Only hit him for 1.
Hit him for 1.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's the pink one's turn. So it's the fire snake's turn. So he is actually going to slither over here in front of Rosemary. And it
She's the one that shot it.
that is because she's the one that shot it. Yep. So it has multi-attack. It makes 2 turns. It does a bite and a tail attack.
Great.
So 7 plus. So the bite does not hit her, and neither does the tail. So he completely misses. She's up in the air, can't quite make it up that high. Your turn.
when you use chill touch.
Oh,
Yes.
they live for melee damage.
But I'm gonna back up. Oh no, he's over there.
No, remember,
Does-
chill touches that
you can
skeleton.
move
forward.
That's
Say, it
her
doesn't
skeleton
matter, I
hand
have-
that
you
she
can move
that
forward.
yeah she uses the
I'm
hand.
not.
to
I don't
touch
need
it.
to. I have 120 feet range. So. Where's the?
Just don't freeze me. I'm right in front of you.
When I hit the target, take 1d8.
Do you have to roll an attack still?
And that's a cantrip.
So no, right?
Can't if it doesn't say you have to, then no. Cantrips typically don't.
Hey, you rolled an 8.
They hit all the time.
If it doesn't roll.
If it doesn't say,
doesn't
like,
tell
yeah.
you that you need to roll. I mean, he
Like-
probably has to make a spell save DC. So
Here,
what's your
actually,
spell?
take my good one. Take my good dice.
8 plus 2, 10 plus hits wisdom modifier.
Like I know, like my Ray of Frost doesn't say anyone has to make a saving throw.
Yeah,
but it
so
says
like
that,
if it doesn't say you
yeah.
have to make a save.
But it says attack and it says if it hits. So I always had to make an attack roll, even though it's a cantrip.
Yeah, I would
Make
go
a
ahead and
ranged
make.
spell attack.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
make the attack. So
Yeah.
use your attack spell. Yep. So whatever your attack maneuver is.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You miss.
Damn.
You are unable to summon your hand. So you miss, and it's the top of the round. Flapjack's turn.
I'm gonna hit it with. I'm gonna use a ninja star.
Smart.
Yeah, because then
You
it
wanna-
won't come
I mean-
back at me.
Right.
So I'm gonna use a ninja star.
So roll an attack. Roll the attack first. Plus your dex.
Well,
12. So you go to fling one at it, and it rears back just as you do, and you just skim right past it. Okay? So
Man.
now you can get rid of one. Yeah.
man.
Then it's Rose's turn.
Oh, she is magic.
I'm angry.
Just fair.
I'm very angry. I'm very angry.
That's a good.
I
That
would
was
have thought it was funny.
I like it.
This is what I was
That ain't
thinking.
gonna work.
Because I'm just like looking.
That wouldn't work. Alright. Then we're just gonna stick with Old Faithful then.
Kind of
So,
run out of bullets.
I am going to. Oh, yeah, I do actually. Thank you for reminding me. I need to erase the one I used last turn.
Think you actually made 2 erase 2?
I'm keeping track.
Oh.
So, again, she's going to back up a little bit. She's got a bow range on her pistol, obviously. Okay, barely, but she's able to fire a shot off for.
Oh no, okay, that was a 7. I wasn't a 1.
No,
I was like, oh my goodness.
so
There
9 damage.
we go.
And your turn.
Alright, I'm going to use my Ray of Frost again, so I don't get that close. So roll attack 11 plus 5, 16.
You are able to hit.
1 again.
Just a flat one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go and fire your ray of frost and you hit it, and it shrieks a little louder than you expected it to. It takes 2 damage. It is vulnerable to cold, and it's up, and it's not happy with you, so it's gonna come over here, and has the multi-attack, 1 bite,
Yeah.
1 tail. That's not gonna hit. 8, 11.
14 is my AC.
Nope. So nope.
It's a new one.
It's cold. It just hatched, so it's not like it just hatched. You froze it a little bit.
Pay attention.
Sorry.
Okay, you're good.
Griffin's turn.
Alright. Who tries chill touch again?
Okay.
These cantrips are nice, you can just keep flinging them.
There we go. 9, 10, 11. 13, 14, 15.
You are barely able. You pull the skeleton out, and you're barely able to get it over to him. So go ahead and do your
So 1d8.
1d8.
5.
And it's also cold damage, correct? So it does double damage. It does 10 damage, and it shrieks, and you froze it solid, and it is dead.
Oh my goodness! Now we're gonna have to hear about this one
So
again.
you find 10 gold, and
Yeah, just hatch.
or no, I'm sorry, you do not find 10 gold. You find 25 pieces of obsidian that are worth 10 gold apiece. You picked up the
Okay, so
you pick up the pieces of the broken
25
egg.
pieces obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone know what that rock looks like?
Okay.
Yeah, Jack. Do you know what obsidian looks like?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a piece.
He's
Nice.
trying.
I
He's
actually
telling
have
me
two
how to
pieces.
spell it. So,
I have 2 pieces. I have regular and silver.
Nice.
hey Siri,
I think they're cool.
how do you spell
Those,
obsidian?
like dark black.
Obsidian. O-B-S-I-D-I-A-N.
Sure.
All right. So as you beat him, and it's as it's laying there dead, the Myconoids, they're all like kind of clapping, congratulating him on a good job. Everybody give a quick round of perception checks. You're not in any danger. Maybe.
Maybe.
I got a 9
I got a 15.
plus 2, so 11.
This one over here is gonna get like a 40.
6
Oh, you're
plus
20.
8.
6 plus 18. Okay, so you all notice that now that stone has been removed out of the hole there, all that smoke and fog and smog is starting to billow up out through the hole, and pretty much immediately the elder looks like he's starting to feel a little bit better.
I guessed it.
You did guess it. Good job.
Because all that stuff was building up. It's the fumes.
Good
I
job.
didn't feel well.
Good thinking.
So the Myconoids come up to you guys as a group. Thank you for that. Clearly that must have been the problem. He doesn't look like he's quite out of the woods yet, but he's starting to look like that is going to do him better. I guess all this fog, whatever this is, was poisoning him. Must have been the case. So thank you all for your rescue. You can tell Tarak that as long as he recovers, he's more than welcome to come back and start harvesting again. And if you would like, on your way out, whenever you're ready to go, the harvesting field that you guys went past, feel free to help yourselves. Okay? So they turn their attention back to him. You guys are still in that back chamber.
I'm going to go pick some flowers and go tell the guy and give those to him.
Tarak.
Just thought it was late, so maybe it's pointless. Is there still any smoke coming up from the ground?
Yes, it's still coming up out of the cracks,
Okay.
but it's coming up and
Yeah,
venting
venting.
out of the hole, which you assume, and what the Myconoids also assume, was probably the case all along.
Yeah.
That egg
Yeah.
starting to grow, blocked up the entrance hole, built up. He's starting to get sick.
Because I didn't know if I could make like an Arcana or investigation check to see what it was actually
I
about.
mean, you could try, yeah. If you want to do an Arcana, if everybody wants to do an Arcana check, see if they can figure out what it is.
Nope.
I actually think I'm...
Seven.
Nat 20.
So Rosemary knows what it is.
What'd you get, bud?
You know, making Chris have to make it up.
Rosemary does know what it is.
Yeah, she does.
It's up here.
Plus 1 to 10.
12. That's a
No, he's
That's
not.
a 9. And then
Yeah,
oh, that's
plus
a 1. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
one
10.
of the injuries.
Okay, so you guys aren't quite sure what it is. What did you roll?
I rolled
There we go.
a 2 plus
Seven.
4, so a
It's a
6.
6. Yeah, you guys aren't quite sure what it is. Now that all the commotion's kind of settled down and everybody, it's venting properly, Rosemary gets a good whiff of it. She's like, this almost smells like dragon smoke. And that's really all that she can. She isn't quite sure what it is, but it smells like dragon smoke.
Okay.
So
Well, I mean, there are dragons.
there are kobolds, yes, so they are dragon adjacent. Yep.
Okay.
So you wanted to go into the other room and
I'm gonna
harvest?
Yes.
Okay, so you
Because
go
I'm
back.
gonna go bring them to Drock.
Okay, Rosemary's gonna follow you.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah,
following.
I'll follow my way.
All right, so everybody's back in the main chamber. Everybody roll a 10. Just roll a
10.
10, yep. Not the percentile one, a regular one. Assuming I can find it. Yeah.
So would a 0
I
be the
rolled a
10?
seven.
A 0, it's a 0.
Oh.
0 is 0.
So it just goes up to 9?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
0 through 9. Because when you're rolling percentiles, doing a 70 and a 0 will give you 70, whereas a 70 and a 1 will give you 71.
Gotcha.
I rolled 7.
6.
7.
Whatever you roll, that's how many of the heart-shaped funnel caps you're able to harvest.
I got some.
They're funnel caps.
They're they're just heart-shaped funnel cap, however you
Well,
want
I'm
to
not gonna mark that down. So I'm
Yes,
just gonna
you-
be giving them to him.
write them down, please.
Still gotta write it down lower.
I'm just gonna write heart flowers.
That works.
That's fine, however you remember it.
Do we have a value in
A gold piece.
Okay. That's
I
seven.
got 9 of them.
I have 7.
those? Me too.
I'm gonna give these 2 to Rock when we get back.
Okay. So, you guys are back in the front cavern. You guys have all harvested what you could. You don't want to be greedy. You don't want to take too many because you do know that they still need them for their elder. They need them for themselves. Turok's going to need them for. So everybody just they pick a handful. Nobody wants to be too greedy. So
I'm gonna go back down to Rock.
okay, is that the
And I
plan
think
for
my
everyone?
friend here might be done.
I would like to go out to the front of the cave. See
Like
if we can-
outside?
Yeah, like just outside, see if we can do a perception check to see if there's any other caves or anything other landmarks around here that could be
Okay.
having something in it.
All right. So you step out. Is everybody stepping out with them?
Yep.
I'm just gonna go to Rock.
You're going straight. So you're just going straight there. You're just wandering out blind. All right.
I'll stay with them.
Okay, so you head outside with everybody else. That's where he's going.
Yeah.
That's where she's
Yeah.
going. That's where you're going.
Yeah.
Perception check. Anybody else that wants to give one?
11.
Rosemary doesn't seem to care.
12.
So
14.
14, 12, and
11.
12 and 11. So you look around. Like I said, you're on the coastline. You basically the path that you took cut from that end of the island that you landed on, cut across to the other one. So you're kind of back on this back end of the coastline.
Yep.
I totally forgot about it.
Outcrop rocks, things
Okay.
like that.
Oh.
Couple of shipwrecks here and there.
Okay.
The Harpies,
Let's see out, yeah.
Harpies' previous
Yeah.
handiwork.
Yeah.
But no other cave systems or anything like that.
Any animals?
The path that you came down kind of leads out to like a little like alcove beach. So
Okay.
you're on a little bit of a beach, kind of
Okay.
like where you would see like tide pools, like
Yep. Gotcha,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
I know what you're talking about.
And yeah, you see some crabs.
Oh, I got that in there. What?
Yes,
We
sir.
need to find Putney.
You need to find Putney. Okay, well you can try another investigation check if you want.
What level is the fire snake?
3.
Just like I don't remember that fire snake.
Wait, what was it?
So what can I turn in?
Investigation.
Anything that's a level 3 also? Or
No,
no?
right now because we're doing it a
17.
little. You're 1. Or no, you can do
Two.
2 now because you got wild
Two.
shape improvement. So anything level 2.
Okay.
I got 17.
17. So you look around, you don't see him anywhere. He doesn't seem
Oh.
like after he like disappeared off the beach. Like there's been like no real trace of him since.
He probably got eaten.
That is a distinct possibility.
The harpy.
Zombies,
Alien. It's not-
crabs.
Probably.
He might have got crabs.
He might have got finished.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Putney.
Putney?
Did you forget about him?
No, I didn't forgot about him at all. I just actually when we were down right before we came up here, but everyone was so on a rush up here. When I had gotten my book here,
Your mystery book.
my mystery book, I still had that pouch of gold from Putney that he had given me before we went onto the ship.
Yeah, and his
And,
dagger.
And I did open it up, and just to kind of see how much was in there, and just kind of look at it, and I saw that there was a note in there, where it had, Putney had left a note, and it had said that he felt like he was almost too much of an extra baggage at the point, and wanted to be a hero, and felt like he had kind of done so. He had helped us out a couple times, but then He said he felt like he had another mission or desire that he wanted to go on now, but he had said that not to worry, that he was just gonna head somewhere else, and that he had something to do that had changed, and that just to have me keep the gold that he had led. So that's really all. I just didn't want to distract us while we were going on a mission and kind of looking.
Rosemary pipes up. Who we talking about here? Putney? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
some
sorry.
annoying guy who wanted to be a hero. He actually proved to be pretty useful in Mystico. He was good comedic relief.
Oh.
And then he disappeared off the beach, and I guess he just went to follow his heart. What a guy.
This is a very unique place that I found myself washed up. Pancake men, Putneys, whatever a Putney is, fire drakes, and
He's
Was he an elf?
He also had. Would you still have his dagger?
I just have stagger. Yep.
Should probably trade. Give that to her if it's not made of metal.
It is made of metal. It's a traditional one. I also like to keep it for if I ever run out of my spell magic. I can,
or you don't want to set.
or I don't want to set things
Wood
on fire with my ball. I can have it around it for a backup weapon if needed.
And I'm just happy that you didn't do that while we were on the ship.
Hence why I was using the dagger a lot last time on the
That makes
ship.
sense. All right, so you don't see Putney. Now you know what happened to Putney. You're not going to see him. He went off on his own. I guess he took you guys' advice as adventurers, and you guys went on an adventure. So he said, "Screw it." He went on an adventure. So you don't see anything else. There's no
No.
cave systems or anything like that.
All right, I'm thinking we can start heading back to town then. It doesn't seem like there's anything else up here.
See if we can find
Yeah, see if we can find Tarot.
Is anybody hungry?
I mean, I'm okay.
I'm okay. Well, actually, yeah, I'm a little hungry. It's been morning time. This is Rosemary talking. So
I'm gonna use my good berry.
okay.
I'm
Just
you guys hungry?
I'm a little hungry.
You hungry?
I could use a slight bit of nourishment.
Okay, I'm hungry too, so I'll summon 4.
Okay, so you have 4 left for the day, and you give 1 to everybody. They heal 1 health, so everybody can eating 1 regains 1 health, and you no longer now. I don't know if he completely explained it, but the way Goodberry works is that he can summon up to 10 berries at a time, give them to whoever. Any creature can eat them. Any creature that eats 1 gains 1 health, and that's enough. That berry is enough nourishment for a full day.
Right.
So nobody needs to eat now for another day. That's why he was so excited when he found out he has it as a spell, so somebody can stop threatening to eat him.
Yeah,
He
I
can
was
just give you a berry and you're fine.
I was telling him too,
And you're stuffed.
because I was up in my room
Yep.
playing Legos, and Dad comes in, he's like,
I looked this up, and yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh great, now I just doesn't have to eat me
Yeah.
anymore.
Because I wanted to check for him being a pumpkin, because as
Yeah.
certain homebrews, they get stuffed in. At level 3 he gets good berries.
Yep.
So
And I'm food, that's food.
yep, that makes sense. All right, so
Berries and
everybody's
Pancakes sometimes.
everybody's on their way back to Dragon's Rest.
Yep.
Okay, so it takes you again about an hour, same as it did before. As you're walking, you guys can just kind of idle chit chat like any other time. You just say for continuity, so everybody's learning about each other. Can you give me a dexterity check?
Sure, this is gonna be good.
That's fine.
Never mind, nat 20.
So you're walking and you were able to avoid a big hole in the ground.
Okay.
So when you see it, you're able to avoid it, but you look at it and you mutter under your breath a swear in Sylvan, because you speak Sylvan, correct?
Yeah.
This perks Rosemary up. She looks and she talks to you for a couple minutes because she's a fairy. That's fairy speak is Sylvan. So now she knows that you two can communicate together.
Yep.
So these two can speak in Sylvan.
They're talking
You two,
shit.
you two can speak Elvish and we can't.
Good, we're talking in Elvish.
So if you want to, whatever.
Talk shit, we're gonna talk shit.
So you get back down to Dragon's Rest. Agnes calls you over. Mr. Flapjack, you're back. You're back.
Over. And Elvish, here it is again.
She has no idea what you're saying. You do.
Yeah.
Agnes has no idea
It
what
probably
she's saying.
sounds like gibberish.
It's all
Like,
gibberish to her. Yep, it's gibberish to her, just like it's gibberish to us. So you walk over.
Just hear the Peanuts parent sound.
Yep. So she's like, I'm finished with your frying pan. I'm all set. So she hands it back to you, and she was able to reinforce the bottom, so the bottom's stronger. And for shits and giggles, she put some spikes on it.
Oh.
So your frying pan goes from doing 1d4 plus 2 damage to 1d6 plus 3.
Oh my god.
You now have a reinforced frying pan. So it's 1d6 plus 3 now. So, you guys want her merchant list out again?
Sure, I'll check it just to see if.
I mean, it hasn't. I mean, yeah, it hasn't changed because obviously Track
I
hasn't
just
even
wanna
do his
see,
thing
yeah.
yet. Yeah. Sorry. There you go. So we're all. Let's say back.
Okay, I need to go see him to give him these flowers.
Okay, well, let's slow down.
I got a spiky frying pan.
And buy one arrow.
Just
You buy one arrow.
Just one single arrow.
Hey.
Miss Stingy over there with her.
Not stingy. I just like even numbers.
Couldn't buy 11.
No.
I got 37. I'm good. I got 37 rounds. I'm good. I have other weapons.
Oh,
Like I have a cutlass.
You have your. Did you take 1 gold away?
Yeah.
Jack, is there anything you want now that you got more gold in your back?
Nah.
No.
No.
Okay. So by the time you guys get back, it is starting to get dark. It took you an hour to get there. It took you pretty much the whole day to get through that. A lot of fighting going on, an hour back. So it is getting dark. Roll a perception check then, Jack. 7. If anybody else wants to give one as well, that's perfectly
that's
fine.
I'll roll.
15,
9.
10.
9,
10.
10, 10, 9.
Sure, I had it all.
I'm sorry, 18. So Rosemary happens to be looking around while you're talking to Agnes and getting your frying pan. She sees Turok coming towards you all. So he comes up. He only knows your name because you're the only one that actually introduced yourself to him. The rest of you were just kind of like, oh yeah, we're with him, bye. Kainos, I see you all are back.
Yes.
You and your friends are back. Or no, he does know Rosemary's name because you did
Yeah.
introduce. So he knows.
I need to introduce myself.
Go ahead.
Hi. Sorry.
Hi.
I didn't get to introduce myself. I'm Flapjack.
Flapjack. Okay, cool.
Griffin.
Right, you two were down on the beach while I was talking to Kainos yesterday. I didn't get a chance to introduce. I'm Turok. I see you guys made it back in mostly one piece. That's good.
Yeah.
How'd it go? Were you able to talk to them or
We
figure
fought.
anything
we
out?
Actually, we didn't fight them. But we
Well,
fought
that's
some
good.
bad-
They're actually nice people.
Yes, we fought some bad things. We actually helped the elder. He was really sick. That's why.
Wait, the elder was sick.
Yes, because of the smog that's coming out of the ground. There was a giant egg that we had to break, and now it's filtering out. So now he's
Oh,
doing
the
better.
dragon breath smog was blocking it. Oh,
Yeah, and-
okay.
So they said we could harvest some of their flowers, and he said you're good to go. So here's some.
Oh, if they said that you can keep them, then those are for you to keep. I tell you what, you seem to be pretty adept with potion making and nature and all that. I tell you what, I will sit here and give me a minute, and I will kind of explain my process because I have to get up there and start harvesting right away. I have an entire village that I need to. So he sits with you, takes about 20 minutes, a half an hour, and he shows you your secret to making potions with these caps. So from now on, you are able to take the caps that we have, or if you would go back and harvest more, and because these are like heart-shaped ones, they're special, these potions will do 2d8s.
Okay.
So you're able, whenever you want to, or if any of us come up, you can make them for us.
Yeah.
You have your apothecary kit,
Yep.
and now you have
So
ingredients to
I'm
use.
gonna say that we made
Do you
one
wanna-
together.
Do you want to put that down in your features?
Yeah, if you want to put that in your feature so you know what they do, that's a good idea.
Well,
So you made one together with
yes,
him
then
to
I was gonna
learn
put it in
how
my
to.
inventory.
That's
and-
fine, and then anytime that any of us would want to have them made, we can just ask her.
Yep. So you said they do what?
1 or 2d8s. They're special. They do a little bit more.
Plus 2 still.
Plus the 2s, yes. 2d2.
Wait, did I have to do one in this stage yet?
No.
Oh.
2d8 plus 2.
Okay,
Yep.
I was just wondering.
And
The
then
regular ones are 6s.
we're gonna call them.
I just have them as heart-shaped fungus in mine, and then Jack knows them as the flowers. So
Yeah, I have
whatever,
flowers.
whatever helps you remember.
Because, I can't even remember the full name of them now.
potion?
They're just heart-shaped fungus.
Oh.
That's all they're really called. Because a mushroom is just another, like fungus is just like another name for like a mushroom. And these are heart-shaped and red. They're like special.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Turok showed you how to do that, and then he immediately booked it for the caves. He's got some harvesting to do. So everybody's just kind of hanging out in the town square right now. Is there anything anybody else wants to do, or
Nah, I'm gonna go to bed.
you ready to go to bed?
I think we all could use a long
Yeah, I was just glad we were able to help out the elder there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Able to
Save the
figure out
day.
something was wrong and save the day. It was a
Yeah,
good,
save the day
it was a good day.
all right. So then everybody heads back into the room that they put us in the night before.
Yep.
So we're all going to take a long rest. So if everybody wants to do their full heal real quick, Jack, you want to do your full heal real quick?
Yeah, sure, but these ones
Not a
are-
problem. Thank you for the berry earlier, by the way. I appreciate that, Jack.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody's going to go ahead and lay down for the night and take a long rest, and that's where we're going to end it.
And that's a 1.
What do you need
That's
to roll
what?
for?
Oh, my healing.
You
Oh.
it's
No,
a
you
long
full. You're
rest.
Ah.
A long rest
A long
before
rest
you-
before
I've
you heal.
been rolling like
Yeah, I know you've been doing a lot of attack rolls tonight, so you go back to full health. Remember, we talked about trying not to erase our full health, so we can remember how many you have left. You're up to 48 now.
48.
yeah.
Rocking and rolling, kid. You have like over double my health at the same level. All right, so everybody goes to bed, and we're gonna call it the night. So if you could hit the button for me, bud.
Oh, my legs from
They
sitting.
still have other half of the island to explore.
That's right.